Well, guys, I would be remiss if I didn't take a minute at least. Well, I've got a captive audience. A lot of you guys are already in some of my communities, but for those of you that aren't, I'll just give you a quick rundown on what Summit is and the Edge and all the stuff. And I guess I would look at it this way: is that if it were a funnel up here and a new client or customer or community member came in and dropped in the funnel, probably they originate somewhere in our Summit free Facebook group. Okay. So if you're looking to be, if you're not in that, and you want to be part of a community, that's a great place to start. What I started doing earlier this year, I created a school community on the school app, SKOOL. And we have two communities there. One is free because I want to make a commitment to making sure people have access to personal development stuff and not have it cost them anything. Okay. So we do some things in that group and we post and we got positive things and we post in there every day. It's a community you can jump into. Doesn't cost you a damn thing. The next step up is if you guys that are in there, Wendy just posted stuff. If you guys are members and can post stuff in the chat about what you think about these groups as I go through, it'll be helpful for anybody here that might be considering joining us. The next step up is still in the school app, SKOOL. If you haven't got it, it's free. That's called the Edge Live. The first one is just called the Edge. But in the Edge Live group, we do a bi-weekly group coaching call similar to this every other week. I do a Monday morning live and kick things off. Everybody in that group gets a text every morning from me 7 days a week to keep people on track. And inside that group, we have a classroom where we have access to a full business foundations course that I've built out. And I put stuff in there from time to time. I might do a video on, hey, here's how you handle tough conversations. Here's how you deal with subcontractors. And it's not just all contractor related. It's a lot of life stuff too. So there's a lot more deliverables in that Edge, what I call the paid community, Edge Live, $77 a month. So that's what I call from a marketing standpoint, my low ticket offer. Okay. So you've got Summit, you've got Edge, you got Edge Live. Okay. From there, if you want to be involved on a higher level, we can go to have a discussion about one-on-one coaching relationship. All of our one-on-one coaching relationships is 1 hour a week on the phone with me, you and me. And there's people on this call right now that are doing that and have done it in the past and have posted videos about it. I'm a phone call away. For those of you guys that I do coach one-on-one, they know that that have been in our community. They know that if I get a text and it says, hey, you got a minute, you're getting a phone call. Okay, so Bill Gustafson's on here. I'm going to go down to Bill's business on Monday, and we're going to rifle through everything down there. We're gonna tear into Bill's business to see if we can help him find a couple of nuggets that might help him out. I'm doing the same thing with Mark Bunker in January. Going to go right down to Mark's business and post up for the day and see if I can help Mark figure something out. And I'm willing to do that and travel and go to other businesses, tear into a P&L. Look at what your culture is. Look at how you're doing things with your employees. I met Jamie Moeller last week in Memphis, had a great connection. They've got a great outdoor water feature company. So I'm starting to learn a little bit about the pond business, Roy, and all the people in it. It's a great group of people, but they, just like the contractor guys, they need a lot of help running the business, dealing with the BS, the ins and outs, the culture, the guys, the subs, all of that stuff that I feel like I've spent 20 years wrestling with, that I now just feel like I have more to give. And that's why I'm doing that. That's why I'm making myself available to you guys. I do a lot of stuff like this that I'm not looking for any payment for. So I thought it'd be good at the end of this just to take a minute, pop that at you while I had you tied up into a captive audience, and just pitch you a little bit on what we've got going on